Good afternoon, YouTube. August 2nd, I believe, 2020. I'm going to do a project update video on all the stuff we got going out here. Hadn't done much with the whole Corvette. Got the fuel tank out. I think I mentioned that last video. I got a new fuel tank and sender. Just need to get that assembled and put back in. About the only progress we made is we did get the right belt finally. See where he got a gap there we didn't have before. I had this tensioner in the wrong place. There's two pins in this plate, and I didn't realize that. So I got it in the right place, and the belt that came with this was still too short. So I contacted Murphy Wallace, who made all this front pulley stuff, and he verified that he did send the wrong belt, and he gave me the number. I went to AutoZone, got the right belt. It fits on there perfect. That'll work just fine. Radiator hoses are all done. Still looking for somebody to work on my wiring, so I can't see real well. I can't do all that repinning and depinning. But still got to hook the power steering up, the ram. Got it holding oil, it's not leaking anymore. Have to adjust the control valve and hook the ram up. Got the tires, the Cooper Cobras. New. I was hoping to have them on the ground by now, but it's hot. It's rough out here in Texas. So you work out in the heat. You don't feel like messing with the stuff when you get home. Got the Turbo S. Did get the head back, got it done, so we're gonna assemble it today. And I took some vacation for next weekend, so we are gonna try to have this thing running next weekend. I got my things modified, and see, got these modified and put back on with the savers from Diesel Geek. Let's look at the head here. Here's the head, it's all cleaned up. See, all the valves are all nice and in their spots where they go, where they were bent before. They're all nice and seated. So today we're gonna clean all this up. I've been waiting. I decided to order a new tensioner and chain, so we're gonna put all this back together today, and then next weekend we'll throw the head on and start trying to make it run, hopefully. All right, next we got the 82 Vet. Haven't done anything with it. I put it up for sale. Haven't removed any parts. I mean, I did pull the fuel tank out of it to put a new fuel pump in it. I ended up loaning the fuel pump to a friend who's trying to get a motorhome running, and he's done with it. He'll be bringing it back in a few days. So I guess if it doesn't sell, the plan is when I get that out to the muffler shop, I'm gonna put this in there and put the fuel pump in it, get it running, and moving over under its own power. And seems like everything on this channel comes in pairs. Got this thing, 2005 VW. She's a little rough, but it was cheap. She's been abused a little bit, but it runs like a top. And I guess it has bad solenoids in the transmission. It'll go forward and backwards. It's in limp mode. You really have to rev it. But I also have this thing on the internet. Make an offer. They didn't have the title. I think I got the title coming. I filed all the paperwork. I just hadn't seen it yet. It's only got 123,000 on it, so I don't think the transmission's hurt. think it probably just needs the solenoids. We're gonna give it a shot if it don't sell. So if you need some parts or need a parts car, I mean, I can't really part it out here. I live in town. As you can see, I have neighbors. You start having cars sitting around with wheels missing and doors missing and fenders missing, and they complain a little bit. So have to sell the whole car if you just want it for parts. But if it doesn't sell, well, we're gonna work on the transmission after we get the Turbo S done. We'll put it over there and throw some solenoids in it. Pick this thing up. And I don't know, I'm still learning about the 8N Ford tractors, which is what this is. This is either a 51 or a 52. Has a finish mower on it. And the guy just decided to pay somebody to mow his pasture and let it set. It's been setting for, I don't know, 5-6 years. So we rebuilt the carburetor and we put electronic ignition in it and almost had it running last night. Put a new battery in it. Almost had it running last night. Burned the cotton picking starter up. These are originally 6-volt systems, and when you convert them to 12 volts, when you use the starter too long, it puts a lot of heat in the starter, and of course they don't like that. I was kind of over anxious trying to get it to run. It was starting to run a little bit. We found the fuel delivery problem, fixed that, and now we got to put a starter on it. So we'll do that next weekend too. Might pull this one off today, I don't know. But it's a decent old tractor. One of the big acceptable damage on these tractors is they freeze and bust. And they got JB Weld and stuff on the block. This block appears to be clean. So, like, it would be a real nice tractor for somebody to restore. I'm going to get it running and operating and all the wiring straightened out, charging and all that mess. And I'll let somebody else dismantle it, paint it, if that's what they want to do. You can see the wirings everywhere, not hooked up, just laying out everywhere. So we'll get it running and then we'll pull the hood off of it, straighten all the wiring out. It's got a universal ignition switch in it. Doesn't start off the switch. It doesn't start off with a button by the transmission like it's supposed to, and that's not safe. I want to hook that button back up because you can, the way they've got it set up, you can start it in gear. And you know, these tractors are so low geared, if you have it in gear and hit the starter, it'll go. It'll crank up and take off. Not any problem at all. And the original button here that they've bypassed, see, you push it, start it. But if you have it in gear, it won't let you push it. So we need to fix all that back up, get all that took care of, make it safe for somebody to operate. You don't want it sitting around like that. Your grandkids get on it, hit the starter, and away they go, get run over. We can't have that. I wouldn't sell anybody anything dangerous like that. Anyway, we got a bunch of parts. We got new fuel line, sediment bowl. We got some miscellaneous stuff for the tractor and for the assembly lube for the doing the head. That's about it. All right. I'm gonna ask y'all to like, share, subscribe, follow. Tell all your friends. I'm getting a lot of, not a lot, but I'm getting a few subscribers. I think I'm up to 58 or 9 now as of today. But I have a video that's been up for a week, only got 3 views. So, you know, if I got 57 subscribers, I should have 57 views, right? Plus what strangers are doing. But trying to get high enough to get it monetized. And as you know, I'm blind, and at some point I'll be completely blind, and I would like to turn this into some sort of income for my retirement when I can't get out here and piddle with cars and make videos and stuff like that anymore. I'd like to have enough money to be able to travel around a little bit. At least you can go to a car event and smell the rubber and the fuel and the suntan oil on the pretty ladies. Because I'm thinking not being able to see this, it's about all you're going to get, right? You smell them if you can't see them. But I work with my hands, and you know, them girls won't let you look at their beauty with your hands, so can't do that stuff anymore. But help me out if you can. I'd greatly appreciate it. We're going to get off of here and get to work. Thank y'all for watching.